Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Uneducated Gambler. On the day we're going to focus on episode 2 of the Dice series, 4, 5, 6, 3. Now on episode 1, we started off with $1,000 and we wind up losing only $17, okay? So it was a rough start as usual. So we're going to start off in episode 2, see if we can recoup our losses back, plus gain a little bit more profit. So let's go ahead and set up our table. Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. If you don't mind, I appreciate it if you hit the like, share, notification button. Also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Just trying to get my channel to grow. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get $10 in ones. All right. Now on episode 1 of 4, 5, 6, 3, yes, it was a rough start. Wasn't rolling a lot of numbers. Again, it doesn't matter how you betting on the table unless your roller or a shooter is rolling a lot of numbers, okay? If you're not rolling a lot of numbers, you're going to lose a lot of money, okay? You're going to lose a lot of money. So as usual, we're going to start off with the do you don't. $15 on the pass line, $15 on the don't pass. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we have 4, 5, 6, 3. Here we go, dice out. So I have to make sure I work on my mechanics and my landing spot. That's going to be a 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5. So we're going to start off with the minimum to ease our way in it. 6, 8 field for the minimum. $18 on the 6, $18 on the 8, $15 in the field. Now, if you don't know, the origin of betting and craps is going to revolve around the 6, 8, okay? Because those are two high probable numbers, all right? So 4, 5, 6, 3, dice out. And that's going to be a 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Lose the field. We gain 21 for the 6. So we only profit $6. We're going to same bet it. That's 6. Here we go. 4, 5. 6, 3. Dice out. That's going to be a hard 8. Hard 8. Lose the field. 18 pays 21. Okay. So now I'm going to go back into the field. It was a hard 8. Here we go. 4, 5. 6, 3. Dice out. And that's a 3, 2, 5 point hit. 3, 2, 5 point hit. So we lose $15 in the field. So we're down $5. Well, $3. All right, let's establish a point. That's a 5. So that's 4, 9 field. So we're going to we're going to play conservative. We're not going to go into the field yet. Okay, that's going to be 4, 5. 6, 3. Dice out. That's going to be 8 hard. 8 hard. So we're going to go inside for 66, and then we're going to bet the field bet. So that's 5 9 fields. So now we'll start betting in the field. Hopefully you don't get in a lot of trouble. 4 5, 6 3. Dice out. My plan is to go to the casino on tomorrow. 4 2 6. Lose the field. Win $21 on the 6. Okay. So we only gained $1. So now we're gonna go up. 15. Well, we're not. Yeah, let's go up. $20. So 6, 4 5, 6 3. Dice out. And that is a 5 2 7. 5 2 7. So it's a rough start right off the beginning. So that was $20 that we lost on the field. Again, if you're not shooting right and you're not rolling any numbers, you're just out there. So we had $20 in the field. So now we're going to go with $40 in the field. Now on that first shooter, we rolled 2, 4, 6 numbers, and it was all inside numbers. Okay. That's going to be 4 5, 6 3. Dice out. And that's going to be a 3 2 5. 3 2 5. So we lose $40 in the field. So we're going with $80. Let's get some change. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do $80 in the field. Point is 5. We go 4 5, 6 3. Dice out. That's a yo 11. 6 5 yo. 6 5 yo. So 80 in the field pays 80. Pays 80. We're gonna rack. Okay, so now let's go 66 inside. Get some change here. 5. So you're going 66 inside. Just because you bet one way and it doesn't work, then you switch it and go to the way that is working, doesn't mean that you're going to win anything, okay? All right, that's a good 11. It'll be nice if we can keep hitting those inside numbers. 6 3. Dice out. That's a 5 1 6. 5 1 6. 18 pays 21. 21. So now we're going to do 15 on the 10. Rack 6. $6. 4 5. 6 3. Dice out. That is a 4 2 6. 4 2 6. At 18 pays 21. Okay, we're going to rack this, pull it down. That's a 6. Here we go. 4 5. 6 3. Dice out. That is a 3 1 4. 3 1 4. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. And that's a 617. 617. Okay, so we lose. So again, if you're not hitting no numbers, guys, the only thing you're doing is donating to the casino. All right, it's just back and forth money. All right, so that's a 7. So on that particular shooter, we rolled 5 numbers, which is horrible. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. Ace deuce. That is the ace deuce. So we lose pass line, but win and don't pass, so it evens out. That's a 3. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. That's going to be a 3-1-4. 3-1-4. Point is a 4. We're going to do 66 inside. Let's get some change. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got change. We're doing a 66 inside. Right this here. And we're going to place $100 in odds from the don't. Okay, against the 4. Now keep in mind, I always say that you hedging your bets against the points, you can get popped. Also playing the field, you can get popped. It has to be a calculated bet, guys. Dice out. That is a hard 8. Hard 8. So 18 pays 21. 21. Okay, let's get some change for this nickel here. Right there. You're going to drop the dealer $1. And you're going to say you want to press everything up 1 unit. So you pressed up everything 1 unit. 8 hard. We go 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. That is a 4-1-5. 4-1-5. So 20 pays 28. So we have $28 right there. We're going to collect. We're going to take down our odds. And we're going to take down our bets. Okay, we got us 2 hits. Take down our bets. That was a 5. Now keep in mind the first 2 shooters were short rolls. This could be a long roll. Okay, here we go. Dice out. That is a 3-2-5. 3-2-5. That's a 5. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. That is a 6-4-10. 6-4-10. That's a 10. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. And that is a 3-1-4. Point hit. And I was just thinking about placing odds against the 4. So point hit. So that's our second time hitting a point Okay, 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. 4, 5, 2, 7. 5, 2, 7. It's no help. We go 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. Okay, that's a 5, 2, 7. If we can get everything to stay on axis, that's a 7. So that's 2 7s in a row. So we're gonna go ahead with just a typical 6, 8 for the minimum bet of $18 each. And we're working, okay? It's a 7, 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. Ace deuce. That's an ace deuce. So we lose the pass line, but we win the don't pass. Now I'm going to turn my bets off due to the fact that we haven't rolled a 6 and 8. So I'm not going to trust it. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. That's a hard 4. Hard 4. Okay. So now we're going to do the inside. It's 4 hard. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. That is a 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. 15 pays 21. We're going to take down 6. And then we're going to put 15 on the 10. That's a 9. So we haven't rolled any 10s yet. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. Ace deuce. Ace deuce. It's no help. 4, 5, 6, 3. We need a good roll. Dice out. Have too much momentum in my toss. 4, 3, 7. 4, 3, 7. So we lose a lot that we actually gained. Okay, so that was actually like 75, almost 80 bucks. We lost, so that's a 7. So that particular shooter, we rolled 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 numbers. 11 numbers. This is going to be our forward shooter. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. Ace deuce. Ace deuce. So we lose the pass line, but win the down pass line, it equals out. It's 3. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. 4, 1, 5. 4, 1, 5. So we're gonna go 66 inside. Get some change. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing 66 inside. Bring this back to my rack. 66 inside. Okay, point is 5. 4, 5. 6, 3. Dice out. 5, 2, 7. 5, 2, 7. So, my goodness, man. It's like this dice set here is horrible. Mechanics is horrible. So we lose that. So when you look at it, if I'm setting the dice for 4, 5, 6, 3. Let's look at this. 4, 5, 6, 3. So if it stays on axis and it evidently it's not on axis. If it was on axis, I should be hitting 8s, 11s, 9s, 6s, okay? Or I could be hitting 10, 8. I could also be hitting ace deuce, hard 6. But for some apparent reason, the dice is rolling over. I'm doing a 7, okay? Also, I have a 5 on the inside, and then this here is a 2, a 7. So I'm doing a 5, 2, 7 or 4, 1, 7, and it's killing me. Okay, it's killing me. Same thing here. If it stays on axis, there we go. 4, 3. So I don't know how this dice set is faring up. We only hit 2 numbers here. This is going to be our 5th shooter. That's going to be 4, 5, 6, 3. Probably have to change up my toss. 6, 5, yo. 6, 5, yo. So we lose the don't pass, but we win the pass line. Evens out. That's a yo. Okay, that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 3. Here we go, dice out. And that's a 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. That's a 9. We're going to go 66 inside. Get some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing 66 inside. Let's get some dollar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 3. That's, this game here can stress you out a lot. Because you think you're just rolling the dice. You have 36 combinations. But why is it that one number is always finding itself to knock you out? Dice out. 4, 3, 7. Wow. That was a 4, 3, 7, guys. My goodness. 4, 3, 7. So we lose. Can't make this up, man. You just can't make this up. 4, 3, 7. So that was only 2 numbers we hit. Again, I can't stress this enough. If you're not rolling numbers, you're going to lose. Here we go. Dice out. 4, 3, 7. Man, that 4, 3, 7 and that 5, 2, 7, man, is a killer. 4, 3, 7. Okay, so now we're going to go in 6 and 8 minimum. Well, 6 and 8, $30. And we're working. No, I'm just going to go with the minimum. I'm not going to be greedy. Have to play conservative because so far we're down. Okay, let's get some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going for the minimum inside. $18, 6 and 8. $18, 6 and 8, and we're working. 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. 5, 2, 7, guys. My goodness, man, I should just be playing the don't. 5, 2, 7. Well, not the don't, because I get popped. 5, 2, 7. Oh, I put too much of I put an extra nickel on that. 5, 2, 7. Now we're gonna go back up 6 and 8 for $30. And we're working. We're working. So 5, 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. That is going to be a 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. Okay, let's go 110 inside. We're working. Now here, my table has a lot of bounce to it, okay? It has a lot of bounce to it. Normally when I'm at the casino, I slide into the wall. Dice out. I have a lot of bounce on this table. 6, 5, yo. 6, 5, yo. It's 11. It's going to be 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. That's going to be a 5, 1, 6. 5, 1, 6. 30. Pays 35. That's 30. That's 5. We're going to collect. Okay, that's a 6. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 3. Dice out. 4, 3, 7. 4, 3, 7. So we lose 110. We lose 110. So we're going to stop it right there, guys. So let's see what we done. That's 5, 50, 75, 600, 25, 40, 45, 42. So we're at $642. So we're losing. Okay. Now my mechanics is off, and with this dice set, you know, it's like I'm not rolling any numbers, rolling no numbers whatsoever. But this is going to be the second episode, which you can go 2 or 3 sessions where you're losing it. It only takes 1 session to get back. But when you add it all up, if you go into the casino every day and you losing 200, 300 or 400, you know, consistently, like 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row, that adds up. You're losing $1,000. My goodness. You know, it seems like these dice have an omen. They have all the numbers. You have 6 ways to make a 7, but at the same time, it's crazy. You roll a 4, but for some apparent reason, out of these 6 dang numbers, the damn 3 pops up. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching my video. Stay tuned for episode 3 in the dice set series 4, 5, 6, 3. Please like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. Until the next episode, I'm out.